Breaking news. Sowore rules out political alliance with Atiku, Obi, others. The former African Action Congress presidential candidate, Mr. Omoyele Sowore, has said he is not interested in any alliance to form a mega party to challenge the ruling All Progressive Congress in 2027. This is when he was asked if he would welcome an alliance with Peter Obi, the former Labour Party presidential candidate. In an interview, Omoyele Sowore said no, never would he make an alliance with Atiku and the rest. And according to him, Peter Obi is not different from other politicians who has contributed to the problems of Nigeria during their time in power. And he has noted that Peter Obi's heart is still with the PDP, who has ruled this country for 16 years. Obi was Jonathan's economic advisor when the PDP stole the most money during their tenure. So at this point, the problem will come back again if they merge together. So Omoyele Sowore has kicked out any idea of forming any political merger with the PDP or Peter Obi. When asked if he had contacted to be a part of a mega platform that Pat Utomi, a professor of political economic and management expert and some others were putting together, Sowore said he would never be a part of it because Pat Utomi is Tinubu's boy. And there is a video of him dancing with Tinubu in his house. And at this point, these guys are claiming to form a mega party. This is just a scam. It will just be the ones the APC will be running over. And on the day of the primary elections, we will see that they would be a selected persons. So a mega party in Nigeria is just like a collation of a mega political criminals. These ones are the ones who are empowered to go and loot. And Sowore has distanced himself, not wanting to be a part of anything that will retain an APC in power or even bring back a PDP in power, and would never be involved in such a political merger. Well, my country people, Omoyele Sowore's form of playing politics is quite different from, the rest of our political gladiators like Peter Obi, Atiku, Tinubu, and the rest. Tinubu is known to be a political strategist, but then Omoyele Sowore, tends to lack some ideas and is somehow inexperienced to even serve as the president of Nigeria. Yes, my country people. Omoyele Sowore is one that has never contested even a local government election, not to talk of contesting to be a governor of the state. During the last election, Omoyele Sowore's total vote wasn't up to 1 million, or let's say 1,000. It wasn't up to 500,000, not to talk of, getting up to 1 million. So whenever Omoyele Sowore brings up talks like this, people tend to see him as one who makes the most noise. But however, does his option really matter? Overstepping boundaries, criticisms revealing these antecedents shows clearly that Sowore is temperamentally unstable and unfit for leadership. Sowore, the noisemaker who has never won his own unit in any election, all he does is to make noise, to get arrested, and the people will start begging for his release. This guy does not know what it takes to get involved in Nigeria politics. Most of us knows he has good intentions, but he is not getting it right. So long as he remains a threat to the criminals in the system, they will never give him the opportunity to come in, be wise and smart, play along with the system, and then disconnect from them. Okay, once he starts playing along, that is the end. They will eventually use that against him in the future and he will be helpless. Sowore is fighting hard to make himself relevant in the political scene. Sowore calling anyone criminal when he has not won an ordinary councillor. I don't see him going anywhere with this kind of attitude. Well, I really pray and wish him well. Imagine our Nigerian rulers going crazy. This is beyond 2027. Now it is crystal clear Nigeria politicians are the reason Nigeria is going backward among other nations. This is 2024 for God's sake. They should use the strength in struggling for the unknown future to right the wrong in this present future. Does Nigeria really matter to them? Meanwhile, Sowore is trying to look for a way to be relevant. We all know he is not relevant. Sowore has passion for APC when Buhari won. He was not reckoned with. He never likes neither PDP or Labour Party. His mind is still with the APC. Okay, according to Nigerians, Sowore wants to use Peter Obi to become politically relevant in Nigeria, but Peter Obi is a kind of man that would never reply to these cheap talks. And it seems that Sowore needs big names like Obi and Atiku to make himself more relevant and more popular and all of that. And at this point, both Atiku and Obi are like both sides of the same coin. They are both sides of the same coin. If Obi should go back to the PDP tomorrow, it won't be a news flash, as we have seen that Obi came out from the PDP because he wasn't given a chance to clinch to the presidential ticket. That was how he went to the Labour Party. So Sowore is more like an activist than a politician, because if he really wants to clinch to the highest seat in this country, which is the position of the presidency, Sowore will have to, do more than talking about not forming an alliance with Atiku or Obi and the rest. But Omoyele Sowore really has a good plan for Nigeria as a nation. He's a different kind of politician. He's quite different from most politicians in our country, but then we know that this is Nigeria, and being different will not take you anywhere. Being different will not take you anywhere, but it would make you stand out amongst the crowd. Meanwhile, Omoyele Sowore has rejected any form of coalition of mega parties between himself and other parties, and has also ruled out forming an alliance with Atiku and Obi. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.